In a COVID-infested world, with nothing better to do, for 2 weeks, one girl in a jumpsuit decides to live the Inuit dream. I've so outdone myself this time, it's ridiculous. The first one was just research. I didn't know what I was doing. There was no structural integrity, the oval shape I unintentionally made, along with not knowing what the heck I was doing. Turned the whole thing into more of a TP shape. I made it in 3 days. I enjoyed it for that day, and one night, and then it fell and melted away. It was super sad. But for this one, I researched, watched some Inuit documentaries. This time I measured out a perfect circle. I used the spiral technique and tilted all the blocks inward. My mom helped throughout with shoveling snow towards me, and I would yell at my dad to come home from work straight away each day so he could help make bricks as well. This whole thing took 4 days to build the dome.
Putting the final touch on the top.
A day of just trying to figure out the fireplace. Another day of installing the fireplace. On the 7th day is when Teresa and Ryan helped with making the bricks for the fireplace and the grand entrance. And Ryan put on that one brick. We found these giant ice pieces on the trampoline, and I just knew what to do with them. I know a little bit too much about igloo making now. Bum ba da dum! Igloo Day Melissa 2.0! 6 feet in diameter, 6 feet tall. Fireplace in the back. That works. You want to see inside? Come on in. The inside is a little smoky from all the fires, and I had to do some patching because of the sun. Here's the fireplace. The way I measured this one is I laid down flat. It was like, okay, this one I could actually lay in. And I can stand in this one as well. My mom can even stand in it, and she's 5'11". Fireplace in the igloo, gonna light it up.
You have your lighter?
I'm using matches like the pioneers.
Yeah, the pioneers used the matches.
Well, we don't have any flint spark stuff.
I thought you had the lighter out.
I want to use matches, I said. Here we go.
Okay, now you light the front.
I built an igloo with a
And you can just put it
fireplace.
in the flame. You don't have to light it.
I like doing it this way.
Yes. You can't throw it down. You have to actually light the heat, not the
this is
wood.
my fire. Ah, yes. Cozy. It's a blazing.
Blazing.
I'll turn off the other light so we get the natural fire aesthetic. Woo!
We're getting some smoke in here.
Why is that?
What's gonna happen?
We're gonna make it work.
Melting. You got water.
Oh, yes, it's steam. Eyes are burning. we have figured out the smoke, how to deal with the smoke. We just have to lay down on the ground and put our heads out the window as we enjoy our fire.
Well, right by the door.
Yeah, now it's pretty enjoyable. I guess, but the cold air is coming in and the hot air isn't reaching me too well.
Your feet warm?
We'll figure it out. Alright, now that we're past the lighting stage, there's less smoke, we can chill in it. Not chill, we're warm in it. And, yeah, it's starting to drip a little bit, but that's okay because when an igloo melts a little bit on the inside, once you put the fire out, it'll refreeze and actually get stronger. So they actually recommend having a fire in here. Oh, I'm so cold, trapped outside here. What's this? Is this a shelter? Oh my goodness, it's so warm in here. Thank you, Cotton Stranger, for this shelter and warmth from the freezing cold tundra out there in the Arctic. Welcome to spending the night in Igloo 2.0 Day Melissa. I was able to fit my twin mattress pad up in here. I put a tarp down, then the mattress pad, a down sleeping bag, and then I'm in a down sleeping bag. Pillow, gloves, wool sweatshirt, wool socks, fleece ear mitten thingy. Then I have a layer of silk pants and a silk shirt. I have this Snuggle Safe thermal heater thingy that stays hot for like 8 to 10 hours. And then I have a sleeping pad sheet. So I'm pretty much got this covered for warmth. It's snowing outside. Can you tell? No? Well, they said 2 to 4 inches, so pretty exciting. I heard an owl. I'll check back in and see how it's going. Hopefully I can sleep throughout the night with no disturbances, like a babe in an igloo where I belong in the winter time. Checking back in, as you can tell, I am not in the igloo anymore. I was out there from like 11 till 1, but my parents were worried. My dad thought I was gonna get hypothermia. My mom thought I was gonna get kidnapped. So I had to come back inside so they wouldn't worry. But I'm gonna try again tomorrow night. Oh yeah, and this is Teresa's room. She's got a bigger bed. That's why it's not purple. Right now my dad is cutting and bending
Say what?
the vent. I'm saying what you're doing. You're cutting and bending the vent so that the smoke comes from. Smoke has a spot to. So that the smoke. My dad is making flaps from the vent so that the smoke doesn't stop here and come out, but goes all the way up. Alright, I figured out this fireplace. I insulated the whole thing with bricks along the top sides, 2 giant bricks in the back, and added 2 extra huge bricks underneath. That way the snow won't melt too bad around the fireplace. This is just a potting soil box that I had my dad cut a hole in. That I then put it on this slab of granite. Granite because I'm fancy like that. Up there is the chimney part that my dad installed, which is just a 6-foot metal tube that I then covered with insulation. I made the whole fireplace tilt forward too to help the smoke go out the chimney and not into the igloo so much. I had to put this flap in. I know it's not as aesthetically pleasing, but the smoke can be super much. Yeah! Fire in the igloo, even though it's raining outside. We got the fire going in here.
It is raining out there now?
Freezing rain, but it doesn't matter because our shelter's so good.
No, don't go out. Oh no.
Oh yeah. This is pretty extreme and the flames are coming out.
Oh, they sure are. Wow. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Oh wait, I can feel the warmth finally.
Nice. Oh.
I think I'm gonna take my shoes off and get my toes warm.
Oh, that's happened.
Newest addition to Igloo Day Melissa 2.0 is this, of course, purple pulley system hung from the tree that goes straight into the igloo. It is now a hanging light for the igloo. Maybe I'll show this at night. Now that's more like it. Party mode! Welcome to the igloo party!
The year is 2021 and I'm in an igloo with Melissa DeBack that she built herself.
Got her! Enter Wonderland!
And the surprise part of the igloo is this fireplace.
But it's a smoking.
Turn it on. You can kind of see the lasers on the right. Ambiance. Oh wait, the light can be off. Off.
Nice. What do you got there? What is that?
Wait, does I have to pee?
Go ahead, honey. Go pee pee.
The neighbor brought me brownies
For what?
to thank us for the igloo show.
Igloo shower. Aw, that was so nice of her. You gonna share? Well,
Tastes like childhood dreams come true.
aw.
Thanks, Renee! Even though it's day 13 since completion, it's day 13 of renovating. Every day after a fire, I come out here, clean out the ashes, and then I have to go ahead and patch more snow up above and on the sides. Then I look around and spot any holes and patch those in. That's a big hole. Then I make my way to the outside and see if anything needs to get patching, or if any bricks need to be rebuilt. What most of you don't realize is you make an igloo in Pennsylvania, think it's all gonna be peachy keen in the winter? Think again. You can't melt me down, son! Right now, the temperature outside is 45 degrees. The floor is a little smooshy, but the walls are pretty rock hard, so that makes me feel like it can make it through this heat wave. Okay, PA, just go ahead and drop to 22 degrees. It's fine. I have to start pouring buckets of water in the snow because it's too fluffy to make bricks. And then once I'm done, I have to spray the bricks with a little mist of water so that they'll all stick and form. Is that freezing rain now? Oh! It's been a lot of work, but it's been a lot of fun. So it is worth it if your life revolves around having fun in your igloo and bringing people over to have s'mores in it, which is what I've been doing with my life for the past 13 days. I'm real excited because tonight my friend Alex is coming over, and he doesn't know it yet, but he's sleeping in the igloo with me. I can convince that guy to do anything. Now it's just to convince my dad. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Victory.
Here we are.
Here we come.
In the Igloo 2.0.
In the igloo. Attempt number 2.
Oh, man.
I got my buddy Alex here.
What's up? Eagle Scout cred.
Eagle Scout cred and convincing my dad and buddy system and over prepping with too many layers of craziness.
This is more down than I've ever seen in my life. You're so warm.
I'm so warm.
It's like insanely warm.
Well,
I'm pumped.
we're sleeping in an igloo.
We're sleeping in the igloo that Melissa built. Exciting.
This is it. This is like the best.
This is not how I saw my day going. No.
We'll check back in after victory when the sun rises, and probably after that, so that we can, because we'll be sleeping so soundly and so warmly. All right.
I'm going to start right now.
Alex, how was your night?
Oh. Hello. I slept in an igloo. That was fun. I found this Wawa coffee when I woke up.
That's the magic that happens when you sleep in an igloo.
Yeah, it's like a pretty good day. So
good
far,
day.
I'm not cold. I have a giant down comforter. And
It looks even big on camera.
I don't want to go to work.
We survived.
Ugh.
I don't know if I ever fell asleep, but that's okay because the people walking by saying, "Oh, that's so nice."
They did.
Oh, it looks like people are sleeping in there. Oh, no. It just looks like it. Oh, but they didn't say people. They said kids.
She did say kids.
That was worth not falling asleep.
They said all of that. That all happened.
And watching the sunrise from inside an igloo is probably the coolest thing ever. It's been almost 12 hours since we got out here, but 4.5, 5 hours since sleeping. It counts as a full night sleeping in an igloo. Okay.
That's the important thing.
Good night. The date is February 24th. The dome of the igloo was completed February 10th. It's been a full 2 weeks enjoying it. But the 50-degree weather and sunshine is coming tomorrow, so I don't know if it's going to last another day, at least in full form. I just wanted to take a moment to reminisce on all the good times that I had here. All the failed fire attempts, but now learning how to build a fire properly and maintaining it. Steamy. All of the cold toes, but warm friends, all the good times, all the heart-to-hearts, all the catching up with people, all of the just one sleepover that happened. Shout out to Alex. Thank you for being so easy to convince to sleep into an igloo with me. All the s'mores, all the hot chocolate that my mom would bring us. Oh, yes. Huge shout out to both my parents. They were so helpful and so supportive throughout this entire igloo process. Thank you both so much. Shout out to Teresa and Ryan too for helping me build the bricks that would go around the chimney and that out front. You guys are the greatest. Shout out to Andy for helping me build the first 2 base layers and for being my first guest. I think during this pandemic, Igloo wasn't just something cute, like, oh great Melissa. It was really what a lot of people needed. And I'm glad the Igloo brought that. Thank you to everyone who experienced it with me. Those of you who didn't take my invitation seriously, you missed out. And those of you who I didn't invite, I'm sorry, but I might not have trusted you with this pandemic, or you might not have had a car, which makes things a lot harder. Gonna miss this thing. It's already starting to go. Maybe I shouldn't be in here. I guess once an igloo's melted, it just changes form. I think I'll change form too. Well, guys, it's been a long run, but I think this is it. You know it's bad when you can see through, and my jacket's unzipped, and the ear muff thing has to come off. It's too bright. Sun, why? Look at that. Constant dripping. Don't worry, Igloo. I'll be here with you when you go. I won't leave your side. Oh, Igloo, oh, Igloo. Ah, finally. An easier entry. You've brought so much joy to me. I always wanted a skylight in here. Oh, Igloo, how you've brought so much joy to me. From the building to the marshmallows and seeing all my friends. I'm melting. Oh, Igloo, you've brought so much joy to me. From marshmallows to campfires to sleeping in thee. I love the building process, but enjoy the inside more. Oh, Igloo, you leave us wanting more. I'm fine. It was a good long run. I'm good. I'm content.